I didn't get a chance to put that with the mini graphics for the out. I just said I didn't get a chance to put a post on or like anything on the story for this event. Since we were is it in the mail or was it? Just regular text or through WhatsApp. I didn't receive anything.
That I know that the game I got a low house. That face is a perfect for a meme.
What happened?
Thanks so much for joining us for another Student Live. As always, if you have any questions or comments about today's segment, feel free to put them in the comment box down below. Now, for those of you that may not know, National Coming Out Awareness Week kicks off officially this weekend. So for today's segment, we're going to be highlighting some of the awesome virtual initiatives that will be hosted by our BCPride team coming up this week. And to share about these amazing events, I have with me today 3 very special guests.
Hello, Seahawks. My name is Andrew Dutka, and I'm Broward College Archives and Special Collections Librarian, but I'm also the chair of BC Pride. And I'm here today to talk about some of the really great events we've got coming up for National Coming Out Week at Broward College.
Hello, Seahawks. My name is Melanie Gilson. I am the coordinator of North Campus Seahawk Outreach Services, and I'm also the GSA advisor for North Campus.
Hey everyone, my name is Lena Cummings and I am the Central Campus GSA Secretary.
All right, so happy to have all 3 of you with us today to share about these awesome programs that are coming up. But before we kick off, of course, the big pressing question, how's everybody doing? It's been over 7 months now. Is everyone surviving?
Hey, Stephanie, I am surviving. My beard has gotten more gray and much longer, and I'm not any more crabbier, so that's good.
Hi, Stephanie. Yes, my family and I are doing well. We're adjusting. Thank God for technology, because my kids would probably lose their minds if they couldn't connect with anyone outside of this household. But everything is going well. Thanks for asking.
Hi Stephanie, I'm holding on, doing a lot of interior decorating and picking up some new hobbies, but hopefully hope to get back.
I know we're all counting down, so hopefully soon and very soon. So we'll see what spring has in store for us. But for now, we are here today to talk about all that is happening in the coming week regarding National Coming Out Awareness. I know, Andrew, for the most part, a lot of these initiatives are truly hosted by our BC Pride Initiative. Can you first share a little bit about the team and what they do?
Sure, Stephanie. BC Pride started about 2 years ago. We're part of the Office of Student Achievement Initiatives. And BC Pride's mission is to provide support to the college's LGBTQ community through education, and we also foster a sense of inclusion. And BC Pride also hopes to be the premier resource here at the college on LGBTQ issues for the college and for our students. So I'm really looking forward to some of the events we've got coming up.
And I know a lot of these initiatives actually first started because we had such an awesome presence across the campuses regarding our GSAs, as Melanie mentioned earlier, our Gay Straight Alliance student clubs. Melanie, can you share a little bit about, from the club standpoint, what that involvement looks like for our students?
Yes, absolutely. So our clubs are our safe zone, a safe place for our LGBTQ plus and allies to come together to talk about current events, to socialize, to think about activism. And they're really connecting with students and peers that they may not have known, we're allies or we're supportive or we're part of the community. So it really sets up a really safe and inclusive environment. They're aware of our initiatives to, educate our instructors and our staff and our faculty, so that they feel safe in the classroom as well. And they have an opportunity to apply for a GSA scholarship if they're active in our clubs across the college. We have college clubs at North, South, and Central. So it's really great. And we're going to think about planning ahead and maybe even doing, since we're at a virtual environment, a college-wide meeting so that our students on North can connect with South and Central campus students as well.
Yeah, I think the connection piece is super important to our students, and particularly with this population, because all the students who choose to get involved in the GSAs, as Andrew mentioned, inclusivity is at the forefront of what they're trying to accomplish and kind of establishing community. But I'm sure we've had some challenges right now in doing that since we've been virtual. And so, Lena, I'm curious to hear from your perspective as an officer from the club, what are some of the things that you all still been able to accomplish to kind of drive that sense of community, even though we're virtual?
Even though we're virtual, we have weekly meetings. We have alternating meetings. 1 week we have games and a community forum where we take action to really connect with our members. Even though we're virtual doesn't mean that we can't still form connections and bonds. And we also have meetings where we spread information and have presentations. We had a presentation about pronouns, about bisexuality, and we hope to continue these presentations to educate and provide enrichment to our members as well as getting to know them.
I think that you pointed out two very important things. One is the education piece. So I think that that's super critical for our students to realize, and not just your student organization, but most student organizations, that the whole premise driving them is educational awareness. Like, what is our mission and our purpose, and what are we trying to push forth and educate others about? So it's a really exciting initiative, one, to see how much your particular organization has grown. And as Melanie mentioned, the fact that scholarships are now available for students who choose to get involved in these types of engagements is just incredible. But we have lots of opportunities coming up for them to engage in other ways, particularly these events that you all have scheduled through BC Pride. So Andrew, can you share with us a little bit about what is up and coming and what students can participate in this coming week?
Sure, Stephanie. Actually, I wanted to let you know that, or let our Seahawks know that this is the 4th annual National Coming Out Week at Broward College. Obviously, the first virtual one. But we're really excited. We have a pretty robust set of programs coming up. On Tuesday, October 13th, we've got a program called Every Voice Vote 2020. And it's a program about creating equality and social justice through art. We have 3 local artists coming, Vicky Rosenthal, Alex Grindle, and Paulino Mejia. And they're going to be presenting their artwork in a seminar workshop with our students. And they'll be talking about how art can actually help with social justice and help people gain a voice. So that's a really exciting event on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we have a gender diversity and inclusion workshop that's primarily for faculty, but some students, if they want to come in, we'll let them go in. And also on Thursday, October 15th, we've got Kezia Gilliard coming from the Broward School System. She's the LGBTQ coordinator, and she's doing a program called Supporting LGBTQ Students. And Kezia is actually a really good friend of the college. I've been working with her for many years on programming, and she's an excellent speaker, and she'll be gearing her instruction class to the TEP program, which are future teachers. But it's open to any student to come in and listen. And they're all available via Zoom. And I'm super excited. I can't tell you how excited I am about this programming. And I'm really, thanks. Thanks a lot.
I was going to say, I'm super excited too. And I didn't realize that the first program was specifically tied into social justice, which I'm sure both you and Melanie probably are aware, because you both serve in an advising capacity for our clubs. Social justice is literally right now at the forefront of what our student government teams are doing in a variety of capacities, since obviously we're in a critical election cycle. So I love that you're taking the opportunity to tie in BC Pride's initiatives and loop them back into the how does this affect our civic engagement, and giving back to the community, educating the community, and understanding equality at a much more global scale. So that is super exciting. I hope a lot of our students jump in on that particular program. I actually wanted to ask Lena, quick question. Since your involvement in the club, is there a particular program, I know we're virtual now, but is there a particular program or an event that really stood out to you so far in your time serving with GSA?
Our first meeting, like the informational meetings to get people to join the club, is what really stood out to me. And also the club rush, the information that was shared there, and just the environment that was created by the members. It honestly drew me in. I was really excited. I was texting my friends that I'd made. We were all excited. We joined the club. And it was just a great experience. And the club, they take action, like I said, to create a community outside of just the virtual Zoom meetings. And we have group chats, and it's nice to just talk to them. So that's something that I really, really value.
Yeah, I love that. The support piece, and actually, ironically, that was kind of what the third event that's being hosted for National Coming Out Awareness Week is kind of about. But the support piece, that peer-to-peer interaction, is just, it's invaluable to our students. So Andrew, you mentioned these are all happening next week. You mentioned they're happening via Zoom. Where can students get the details in terms of finding those links to join the programs?
All they have to do, if they're interested, just send an email to pride at broward.edu, and we'll send the links right out to them. And there's no registration involved. You just send us an email. We'll send you the link at pride@broward.edu. That's the email.
Perfect. Well, I want to thank the three of you so much for being a part of this segment today. I am wishing you continued success in all of your initiatives. I'm hoping next week goes flawlessly in our virtual environment and you have amazing turnout for your programs as you're helping, like I said, educate critical audiences about what it means to be an inclusive community here. So thank you so much for what the three of you are doing.
Thanks, Stephanie, and thank the Seahawks for participating and being there. We do all this for you, Seahawks. So thanks so much for the opportunity. And thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie. I'm so glad I got to be here and reach out to the Seahawks so they know what's up.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. This was a great opportunity, and I'm glad that I was able to share a student viewpoint.
I absolutely agree. And so on that note, Seahawks, we want to thank you all as usual for joining us. But we also want to remind you, be sure to tune in next week to our Student Live as we delve into Decision 2020. See y'all real soon.